Today is the 31st December 2023 and today is the last fun aging call of this year. Good morning and happy Sunday. Happy New Year Eve. How does it get any better? What a lovely day to have a class, to have a call. How does it get any better than this, and what else is possible? And all the DJCCs and all the best juniors that we function from, would you be willing to destroy and uncare it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pod, all nice, shorts, boys, poads, and beyond. So we are live on Insta and on Facebook. How does it get any better than this? And what else is possible? Today is Sunday and last day of the year. I know, I love it. So the topic is also oneness. Now, what is oneness? What comes up? Where do you feel?
When you, at some level where you start to feel that if something is going on in your universe, it's going on in other people's universe as well. And so are you able to feel and think like that? Maybe.
You can feel oneness. Where do you feel it?
It's in your heart, maybe, or somewhere, maybe.
Does it feel like anything? Yes or no?
It's like being connected to, yeah, I think it's like being connected.
So, you're thinking. Hi, Baram. Hi, Nipi. You're thinking.
Hi.
You can't think oneness. You can't think knowing. It doesn't come from thinking. In fact, it vanishes from thinking. When you start thinking, then do you know it? They can't be on the same platform. It negates knowing.
Mm-hmm.
So when I asked this question, it was to make you become present. Make you become present with it. Rather than go into your head and, hello, Kushi and Miang. I'm so sorry, your names on the Insta are really interesting and I cannot really pronounce them. Well,
what's the topic
not
we are
even
going?
try. Oneness.
Oneness. Okay.
So she was thinking oneness. How do you think oneness? What is oneness? What comes up when you? Is it some kind of what comes up?
Light, energy, you being energy, and everything energy, and oneness there.
You are energy. And when
Yeah,
you
that's
not be energy, can you not be energy?
Yeah. That answered my something immediately, instantly like this.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to feel anything. It's just what I get is that when I'm just total space in the sense when I am not thinking, when I am aware of everything around me, I'm connected, I'm receiving. Like I think we say in Access, it's the ability to receive everything and judge nothing. That is the moment when you are one with everything. That is the moment when you're not judging, you're just being aware, sensing it. I think it's the first moment when you look at something and then your mind takes over. ये ऐसा नहीं है, अच्छा नहीं है, गंदा है, ऐसे कैसे, वैसे कैसे. It's just, then you go into your head, and going into your head is really being unkind to yourself. According to me, maybe right or wrong, I don't know. When you are in space, you allow everybody around you to be who they truly be. I know it sometimes feels like ऐसा थोड़ी हो सकता है. हो सकता है क्या? Just get the sense of it. Actually, you as a being get the sense of things, lightness and heaviness. So when I say we like it or not, we are one with the earth. We can separate it, we can push ourselves into closure, we can cut ourselves off and all, but can you be not oneness? And how wonderful it will be that that we all be in the moment and be the wondrous oneness self that we are. Hi, Manisha. Receiving in totality, everything as it is. Is that world you would like to be in, where everybody could be just themselves? Would you like to see that on the planet? Like the plants and animals, they just are. What would the life be like, Amal? Very boring. Anybody thinking like that?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, dear. How are
Good
you?
morning.
Hi, Jess. Good morning. How are you? We're talking about oneness today. So, oneness is, I think, a sensation that you be when you're totally in receiving mode with no point of view.
In fact, I think, Kamal, when you are in this total receiving, I would get present to the kind of triggers that I have, because everybody is being themselves, right? So all the conditioning, all the environmental conditioning that I have of what should be will all hit me
Could
in the face. No, it'll hit me in the face.
So, isn't that the road to the oneness? Isn't that recognizing who you truly are?
Yeah.
What I mean, we've heard so many times, you're one with everything. What does that mean to you?
That is letting go of your, or probably putting your barriers down.
So is that a work that you do, that you have to let go and let barriers, or you just choose not to be in that moment in totality and receive everything as it is? Is that a choice, or is that a work you have to do? Oh, I have to first let go of this or triggered, and then I can be one. Or you can be just oneness like this if you choose to be. Oh, just that. Oh, where am I going? What is this triggering? Who am I? Becoming present with who you truly are. Because that triggered, that is not the ease. If it is not ease, then it's not you. And if you are you and present with everything in every now moment, then you receive everything as it is. I could also say it sometimes when you are in that meditative state, or when you are cooking something that you love doing, or when you're painting something, you are just not thinking. Or you're singing. You're deep into it and you couldn't even care. Like they say, dance like nobody's watching and sing like nobody's hearing. Just for you, just for fun. A space where you are totally at peace, tranquility. There is no capacity to judge. I don't think it means that you should laugh more and you should, I mean, I should. When a should comes, I must, to be me, I must have more fun. I must laugh more. I must be better than this. That's again in your mind. That's again struggle. That's not being you. That's not the oneness that you truly are. Only definition that consciousness of oneness is, I think Access has given it. Includes everything. Oneness includes everything without judgment. An allowance of everything that is. When you're being, I'm blabbering it out. I don't know if it is making any sense. When you're being oneness, you are not cutting off yourself or cutting off anything else or judging, or you're not going into thinking, you're not going into right, wrong, you're not going into trauma, drama, you're not going into, you're just being. You have total awareness. And you don't have to do anything. And yet, everything gets done. Just because you don't have any point of view. Oh, okay. Now this. Okay, now this. Now what? Have you noticed when you're just at peace and when you're sitting in meditation, you get all the awareness even with closed eyes? All that you need to do, all that everything else is going on, and then you start sorting it out and they start saying what I have to do. What if you didn't have to do anything? Just because you are aware doesn't, you assume you have to do something about it. Oh, this one is doing something, they'll damage themselves, they will hurt themselves, I should get up. Oh, this child is playing outside and now he will do this and he'll jump and I now have. What if you could let them jump and damage themselves? Would they be more close to themselves, more aware? Everything is just an interesting point of view. Anybody has any question, guys? What
So my
sorry, go for it.
sorry. So my question is, how to be it rather than try to seek that, okay.
Exactly when you said that, what I said that, oh, I have to be. You are being when you're not doing anything and you're not choosing to make you wrong and say, I have to do this or I have to do this. You are great as you are. You're not as fucked up as you think you are. You're being one with everything when you're not thinking. when you live in question. When you're trying to figure everything out, going into your head, that's not oneness. You're going away from your knowing. Knowing is like this, instant. Rather than figuring it out, what if you were, the whole world, the universe was there to give you the awareness of what next? Has your figuring out what you require to do today worked? Or if you just get up in the morning and say, oh, what a grand and glorious adventure can I have, universe? What needs my attention today? When you start living from question, things start to just pop up and show up magically, ways you can't even imagine. The more you ask questions, the more aware you become of possibilities you have. When you go into head, you have only those 2-3 possibilities that you lived by in loop. Is it making any sense?
Yes, yes.
The good news is that you don't have to know everything. You have a universe of library or encyclopedia available to you. You just have to ask. All you have to do is ask a question. Sometimes you are vortexing. What does vortexing mean? No thoughts, no feelings, nothing. You're actually being yourself, I think, when you touch that oneness that you are. When that occurs, you're like, sometimes I feel I'm vortexing. I vortex when I am in a class. Like, oh my God, you know, there is no charge in my world that has to be dealt with immediately.
There was this book also, no? Vortex or Vortexing we read.
You as an infinite being are an acoustical vibration. When we go into thinking and doing and judging and all, we go into electrical vibration. We choose that. Otherwise, we are. So when you choose electrical vibration, you become a positive and negative charge. And we think that is great. When you function as who you truly are, you are one with everything. You are in that acoustical vibration. You have no limitations, no longer subject to shoulds and coulds and woulds and limitations. Have you noticed when you are happy, when you are ease, when you have no thoughts, and these things just get done so easily? You don't even remember कि तुमने नमक डाला था कि नहीं डाला था, and the thing comes out so beautifully. Hi guys, if you have any questions on internet or Facebook, you can ask. I'd love to address it. Thank you for being there. Any questions? And by you being one with everything and have no judgment and don't have any electrical charge, people don't you like to sit with those people who you don't judge you? And if we were all doing that, it's like be you and change the world. Everything around you, everybody around you would be like, wow, I like to be that. And everything according to me, this is the clearing that I love is, according to me, everything can be is joy, glory. If I am being the energy and the space and the consciousness, I truly be. If are you being the energy, space and consciousness, are you away from oneness ever? The moment you forget who you are. So what energy, space, consciousness can we and our bodies be that would allow us to allow us total clarity and ease with everything in our lives for all eternity. You as a being are energy, space, and consciousness. You are not matter and time. Reality here has been created on the idea that energy, matter, space, and time are the necessity components of creation. There's something, there's another element that which is, I think, prima material. That is the energy actually you are. Time is a construct, not reality. Energy is real. We are all energetic beings, and energy is, without energy, there's nothing. What energy are you being in every now moment? If you start checking that, if you start being the energy that you would really, that joy gives you joy, that gives you ease, that's like, wow, what is this? And you are like, no judgment, you're just like welcoming everybody. Hi, Shimona. Good morning. Happy Sunday. That energy creates everything. Like one of you in the morning shared, I'm feeling guilty. Where is that coming from? Becoming electrical, choosing to invent things without, even when they are not even there. Going into the wrongness, the only default space we know of. Every time you do function from being you in totality, just being the joy and the fun that you truly are without any point of view, different reality shows up for us. Haven't you noticed? And we would not choose that for what reason? And we will choose to invent trouble and problems, and they're all inventions. They're not there. Your point of view creates them. Your point of view is that you are guilty about something. And what do you get out of it? What's the fun in it? What's the entertainment? Have you ever noticed? Rather than asking, okay, now what can we do? What would be, if I was truly being me, what would I choose? You were being truly you, not starting at 8, 9 or 10 o'clock at night to reach some place. How often we judge people for not doing what they should be doing? And you will judge you first, because that's your point of view. Is that fun for you? Oneness and consciousness. What's the difference between oneness and consciousness? I don't see any difference. Do you? Ability to be everything and judge nothing. Have no urge or necessity of going into the wrongness. You always have a choice. You can go, but you don't have to. You don't have to seek it. Seek oneness. You are oneness. Just recognize that. Choose. We have been told to become better. And as if that's work. That's beating yourself. That's being unkind to yourself. That's being, in this moment, you recognize this is what is unkindness. Don't choose it. That's it. Every time you don't choose it, you already are who you truly be. There's no effort to it. There is no shoulds and coulds. When you are who you truly be, when your consciousness in totality, then you just are. There's nothing, no place you have to go to, nothing you have to change to. Not vested in the outcome, just being. Just choosing. Oh, this didn't work. Okay, well, next. You have access to every energy that is available. What energy would you choose? Would you choose to be upset, angry, making yourself wrong? Or would you choose to be, oh, what else is possible? How does it get any better than this? What's right about this I'm not getting? Bodies feel, you as a being sense. And sense of oneness, of consciousness, of knowing, of awareness, is different than feeling. Feeling contracts you, brings you down, keeps you locked in that point that you have picked up and you are now living from. It's a choice. It's nothing else but choice. We assume in order to create a oneness life, we have to do. It's a do world. We have to do this. We have to cut this off. No, it's just to choose different. Choose what lightens you up. Choose what gives you joy. Not from judgment, not from against anybody. And this is also, we think that if we choose for us, we choose against. It's being selfish. Receive people, receive reality as it is. And yet, don't live by it. You can choose not to live by this reality. You can live your life from wherever you like. Giving value to things and people and places is like making everything else more valuable than you, the being. You are not this body. Just expand out this moment. Just come out of your body. Just give me a hug, all of you, energetically. Can you? Can you give me a hug energetically? Can you give your mother a hug
Yes.
if she is not here?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. You are as big as you here if you want to be. To live a life according to this reality and according to right, wrong, good, bad is so much of work, guys. How much of resistance and reaction and right and wrong, positive and negative. Is there any fun? Is there any relaxation? Is there anything that called you there in the equation? No, it's only what they said, right thing, wrong thing, good thing, bad thing. That's overpowering you. You would not choose that for what reason? If you had nothing to complain about, most of us think that we won't have a life. Nobody will listen to us. Anyway, nobody is listening to you guys. People don't see you. They only see themselves. Something is coming to me and you might not like it, but I want to say it. Person who felt guilty about not going, just close your eyes and think about it. What made you not? Because you wanted to prove that you're a good sister or a good, you want to do the right thing.
No, I just want to be with the person who is still there, not for the person who's
Person
gone. Who's gone.
No, but you have to be physically there for the person to be there. Like you energetically just gave me a hug and I felt so nice.
That is what the awareness that I got when you said that energetically give me a hug. And after giving you one, I was trying to give that person a hug. Thank you.
Oh, how often we think of somebody we love and we know
Yes.
they
And then
care.
suddenly they
जैसे
call.
कि वो आना था उसको तो उड़ के आ जाता पर वो कुछ बात होगी जो नहीं आया. Do you have to prove anything? No, never. You just be you and you don't need any validation or proving. Always look at things from the sense of curiosity and wonder. Make that what would it take for us to make that as a default go-to space? I wonder, what is this? Rather than, why didn't I do it? I am guilty, I'm bad. I should have, I could have. I wonder what it created by not going. I wonder what would it create if I went. I wonder. Be the energy that you would, and then nothing you need to prove. That's, for me, that is according to me, oneness. And actually, when I go to cremation ground, I cry a lot. I think I cry for my people rather than who I've gone there for.
Yeah, that is true. That is so very true.
Yeah,
You're crying for the loss that you have undergone
yeah.
rather than trying to cry for that person who has now departed.
Yeah, and it's not like it's a
No,
conscious or cognitive.
no,
No, it just is.
just
Look at the sense of wonder, the possibilities that can show up for you in every now moment. वेन डायर ने बोला था शायद, look, change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Hi, Ranjana. Warm hug, a tight warm hug to you, girl. I think that willingness to create a change that's not working creates the change. I don't know if that makes any sense. Blah, blah, blah. Unless you are willing to have change in your relationship, in your with your body, with everything within your job, with business. You ask for the change and change shows up. Has it ever happened with you? Oh, what would it be like if I had this? That'll be fun to have. Things like this, I think, sometimes are enough to change something. Am I making any sense? Rather than I have to put in an effort, I have to do this, I should do this, I haven't done this, that's wrong. Then you're trying to maintain the status quo. That means no relaxation for you in your life. How many of you can relax? Just by choice. Okay, enough.
Yeah.
Now I can be. And stop the head. Stop the traffic that's going in your head. Can you do that? You can. Will you allow that?
That's the question.
Yeah, it's just a choice away. If you had the ability to change everything, would you do it? No. Only some things that I think are wrong. Everything that brought up, would you be willing to destroy it and get it all? Right, wrong, good, bad,
Yes.
backward, honor, short, boys, provides, and beyond. Now, what is this? I know all of you are in access, so I don't have to explain it, but if you want to know, you can go to the clearingstatement.com. And there are people who are in not in access on Insta. And if you really want to know what this was, this is a clearing statement. It's a magic wand. It bypasses your thinking mind, and it works. It works even if you don't understand it. But if you really want to, then there is online, you can go and type theclearingstatement.com and listen to 20 minutes video. Most of us are here, unless I know what it is, I can't use it. So you can go and have a look at that. Are you committed to you or to this reality?
Most of the times, I think we are just committed to the reality and not ourselves. How much are we sort of putting ourselves down all the time?
And what would change if you were committed to your life?
Everything. It'll be so expansive.
What energy, space, consciousness can you be, you and your body be, to create a reality beyond this reality, your reality, to create your reality beyond this reality with total ease? Not making this reality wrong, not making, you don't have to get out of this reality. You can be in this reality at peace. You can be in a wedding and you can be in a meditative space. So it's just a choice. You don't have to make anything wrong. Like in every book of ours, it starts with, you don't have to make the reality wrong. You don't have to make anything. I don't even remember what all it was. Anybody has a book around? Any book? Never mind.
I missed. What are you looking for in the book?
The first page. You don't have to fight this reality. You don't have to make this reality wrong. You just have to choose your reality.
Yeah, so I am just opening the book.
Okay.
It's right body for you.
Does it have, does the right body also have these things? Is it a new one or old one?
It is what it is. I don't know. New, old.
If
Donial
it
one.
is old, I think it won't be there, but the new ones have it. New ones
Oh.
mean new also from last 5-7 years, I think. They start every book they write. You don't have to fight this reality. You don't have to make this reality wrong. You don't, char panch hai, make the world something wrong. Anything.
Hmm.
You just have to choose
Yeah, no.
your reality.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Aha. I think a lot of courage is required to, lot of you is required, which is not even in the equation 24/7, which is always looking for what's right and wrong and good and bad and how I can and how I can't and what should and shouldn't. It takes a lot of vulnerability and courage to function from oneness. You will not choose it for what reason? Ask yourself. Everywhere we are, who all are looking for validation 24/7. You can only validate limitation. Can you validate greatness? It just is. It can only be just acknowledged, observed.
Not validation, but to be right. Or
That is
perfect.
validation. To be right is validation. We're looking for validation all the time, to be right. When people acknowledge you for something, do you try to see it through their eyes? Do you buy into it? Or do you know from awareness where it's coming from? I think it's an addiction to validation that we have here. We do everything keeping validation in mind.
The way out of that addiction to validation.
है ना?
What is the way out of addiction to validation?
You tell me.
Oh, it's such a woven in your whole fabric kind of thing. You don't even know.
I know it's so sneaky. Just you
So
don't even
sneaky.
know. You're even when you're trying to be aware, you don't even know where it comes from.
Absolutely. It seems to be just so normal.
I know. And you can't be normal actually. Are you happy being normal?
Hmm.
You are the source, and you will never acknowledge you are the source. If you knew you were the source, would you have to prove yourself?
Yeah, thank you. Beautiful. Both the things. One, you are the source. Two, where am I in the equation?
Yeah. Because you don't believe you are the source.
This hit me because we don't believe that we are the source.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning, Kanwal.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am good, beautiful. You're looking good.
Thank you, thank
All
you.
your hairstyle is looking lovely.
हाँ ये लेटेस्ट हेयर स्टाइल है
I am.
आपसे नहीं चाइल्डहुड से मैं सिर्फ लेटेस्ट हेयर
Lovely.
एवरी 6 मंथ में वो चेंज हो जाते हैं
क्या हो जाता चेंज?
हेयर स्टाइल
ठीक है. वो कहते fashion is so ugly that you have to change it every 6 months.
नहीं चेंज प्रकृति का पहला नियम है चेंज
हाँ, बिल्कुल. Are you willing to change?
यस कंवल ने बोला ना सोर्स का तो उससे मुझे याद आया जैसे मैं नवी मुंबई में रहती हूँ तो मेरे एक गाइड है मैंने मैनिफेस्टिंग करते हैं वो तो वो मुझसे कहते थे कि शमोना विजुलाइज करो कि जुहू में तुम्हारा बंगला है तो मैं कभी विजुलाइज ही नहीं कर पाई कि मुंबई में जुहू में मेरा बंगला होगा मैंने अरे और वो मुझसे हमेशा कहते थे शमोना जस्ट विजुलाइज मैं कर ही नहीं पाती मैंने मुंबई ऐसा हम
क्लियरिंग बोल सकती हो?
क्लियरिंग यस हाँ बोलूं
हाँ बोलो.
राइट एंड रॉन्ग गुड एंड बैड इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर वन इन शॉर्ट
नहीं, एक क्लियरिंग मैं दूं आपको
हाँ 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 हाँ
विजुलाइज करने से मेरे को क्लियरिंग्स ने बहुत फायदा दिया, इसलिए मैं बोल रही हूँ।
ओके ओके
विजुलाइज भी बहुत कुछ किया। व्हेन वो बुक आई थी, क्या थी वो बुक?
द सीक्रेट द सीक्रेट
द सीक्रेट। तो जब वो आई थी तो विजुलाइज बड़ा कुछ किया करते थे, वो कुछ हो भी जाता था, कुछ नहीं भी होता था, कहते 50% तो ऐसे भी हो जाता है। बट that book was really, which I think gave us this direction, gave me this direction. So, but I have seen, I have created a lot more by clearings. So I got this house, I got my car, I get everything. These are big things I'm telling you, but every small little thing also I get with this clearing. What energy, space, consciousness can I be? Now I say, what energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracle, mystery, possibility, point, potency, and power can I be to create whatever you require that will be nurturing, caring, contributive, and expansive to come into my world with total ease. Now I want, if you want to do beach, what if you didn't have to ask for specific Jew beach or something like that? What you just asked for, like I did, a space which is nurturing, caring, contributive. The space I'm living in, if you like, you said if you had to ask Jew, I can't visualize because you never thought that it can ever be possible. And I also probably at that age when I was bankrupt kind of, I didn't have, I couldn't visualize a place where I'm living today. And how that came into being was by this clearing. I had no point of view
by this clearing
by just
by
this clearing. I had it on both my phones, on my laptop when it was open, in my head continuously going on. What energy, space, consciousness can I be to have a space that is nurturing, caring, contributive, fun to be in, expansive, which will propel me forward to a future I have never considered possible.
can you put it in group
Listen
in
to
your
this.
voice?
Listen to this and write it down. If you really require it, you'll make an effort. Otherwise, I'll write it and you won't even look at it.
Okay, just
If you really like something or want something that's light for you, you will go any length to pick it up. And sometimes we just say it, oh, can I have this clearing, and we never use it. I think say it in every, most of the days on Sundays, this clearing comes up. This is my favorite. And everything that doesn't allow you to be present with that, would you be willing to and choose that and have that and create that? Would you be willing to destroy and uncare it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, online shots, boys, pervades, and beyond. The clearing statement goes again. Hi, Paddy, human.
कमल एक बार रिपीट करेंगे
Simrat.
शॉर्ट एक बार रिपीट करेंगे
What shabang bang can I be to have to have a space that is nurturing, caring, contributive, and expansive and fun to be in, which will propel me forward to a future I haven't even considered possible. I never considered possible, never imagined possible. Whatever you want to, you can keep adding to it. And pock and pot. Guys, just 2 minutes left. Any burning question anybody has about oneness? I will say, just remember you are the source. The moment you forget that, And everywhere you are functioning from, let me prove to you how cool I am, how great I am, how amazing I am, how good I am, how brilliant I am. Would you be willing to give that up and be it? Because you are it. Because when you're trying
Thank you.
to, sorry?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, darling. Thank you for being there.
Thank you. Excellent call, Kanwal. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful. And a happy new year.
Wish you a very happy new year.
So what are you guys doing
Happy
tonight?
2024.
My today is starting just now. I don't know what to say. Odrish is coming for New Year's. He's coming at 9:30, so he should be here by 9:30. So already at the station, I think. And I have a party. I have my family, Basur family get together.